I want to show you something that's going around. I mean, everyone may have seen this, but it's been shared with me maybe 20 times over the last week. So I'm figuring a lot of people will have seen it, but if they haven't, I'm going to show it to them anyway. So we put out our conversation around the austerity model in the UK and made the point that we believe, and I'm saying we, Chewy, because I think we do, we believe that the austerity as modelled by the Tories in the UK won't be a byproduct of what National is doing. It's kind of the target. It's sort of what they're trying to do. They might not put it in so many words. And this clip here has been sent to me by lots of people. So I thought I'll play it tonight for those who haven't seen it. This apparently was made by the Labour Party in the UK, and this is
yes, I've seen this. Yep.
This is austerity, the British model, and what it does, starting in 2010.
We need to make some cutbacks. Let's freeze teachers' wages.
Great idea.
I didn't get that pay rise, and the rent's gone up.
Well, we'll just have to cut down on our food bills.
Business is slow. It didn't make as much this month.
We'll have to cancel the renovations.
Sorry, we can't give you those extra hours. We lost a few contracts.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sure things will pick up.
Economic growth has slowed and the national debt is still going up. We'll have to make more cuts.
Great idea.
They've made more cuts at the school.
Well, we'll just have to tighten our belts a bit more then.
We'll start losing money.
We can't even afford the repairs now.
I'm really sorry, but we're going to have to cut your hours.
But I need that money. I've had my hours cut and I need to apply for working tax credits.
Fill in this form.
The economy's getting worse and now we're paying out more in benefits. Time to make more cuts.
Great idea.
I don't understand. Even after all our cuts, national debt has doubled and economic growth is terrible.
Maybe austerity doesn't work?
Hey.
I mean, apart from the incredibly cheesy end, right? I mean, and the terrible acting by that blonde lady in particular, it's pretty good. You know, it's a pretty good cycle of, and Chewy, you always say this, so credit to you, the short-sighted nature of right-wing in New Zealand national or NACT NZ policy impacting long terms in ways they either haven't thought of or don't care about. And that teacher salary being clipped or cut back affects how he or she spends, affects how that company then, and goes on and on and on, and it starts going backwards. Now, I guess we can't be silly and saying, well, everyone should just get pay rises all the time and everything will be okay. You know, there's a middle ground between austerity and whatever the opposite of austerity would be.
I think it comes down to, this is why you should be afraid of any politician that thinks government should be run like a business.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that. You can't, like a business, you can trim the fat to get back into the black. With a government, it doesn't work the same. The rules are completely different.
Yeah.
And it's almost counterintuitive. When times are bad, that is when a government should start spending more to stimulate that economy. That's where you see like the big projects from the Depression, you know, post-World War II reconstruction and that sort of thing. That was governments pouring money into a problem. Keeping people employed that keep the economy ticking over. The government should be able to weather those tough times for us and cruise when it's good. It's almost like they want to do the opposite. Leftist governments do well in tough times. Right-leaning governments don't.
Here's an interesting point, opinion as well by Kiwi Bird. They missed the part when the builder then needs to go to the doctor but can't because the doctor left to go to Australia for better pay.
Very true.
Yeah, very fair. In fact, on that, we talked about the John Oliver show last night. On that John Oliver show, they showed a surgeon, I think somewhere like Poland, maybe one of the Scandinavian countries, who said that
Lithuania, I think.
Lithuania, okay. And said that 80% of his clientele were from the UK. So, you hear about people in New Zealand going to Thailand to get their teeth done. I mean, that's now happening in the UK to go and get medical services from in the EU market because of what austerity and the Tory party has done to the NHS and the medical the medical community within the UK. So yeah, that's speaking about doctors going off overshore, patients going off overshore as well in the model from austerity through the UK.